Hi everyone, welcome to Let's Career Talk. Today we're going to talk about what it means when your boss tells you to broaden your perspective.
All right, everybody, welcome back. So today we're going to do a deep dive.
Sounds exciting.
It is. Into something I think we've all heard
Oh, yeah.
at some point in our careers.
Definitely.
That sort of vague but powerful phrase
Oh, yeah.
that can strike fear into the hearts
Yeah,
of even the most seasoned professionals.
for sure.
And it is broaden your horizons.
Ooh, chills.
Right. I mean, you hear that from your boss.
Absolutely.
And you're kind of like,
Like, what does that even mean?
yeah, like, where do I even,
Like, which way do I go?
like, what direction do I even go in? Am I in trouble?
Yeah,
Am I about to get a promotion?
yeah.
What's happening here? And that's exactly what we're going to unpack today.
Right.
Like, how do we decode this phrase,
Mm-hmm.
broaden your horizons? Because it's a little bit of a chameleon.
It is.
It can mean different things in different contexts, different
Right.
industries, different stages in your career.
Absolutely.
So we're going to figure out how to, like,
Yeah.
interpret it. And then, of course, the most important part, how do you react to it?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's
That's the key.
the thing that could make or break,
Yeah.
you know, that next step
Right.
in your professional life. So we're going off of this presentation that we found. And
That's good.
it really breaks down, I think, the two
Yeah.
main ways that you can interpret this phrase, broaden your horizons.
Got it.
It can be sort of like,
Okay.
you know, a subtle
Mm.
way of them saying like, hey, you need to kind of up your game here.
Oh.
Or it could be like, hey, I see.
Yeah.
You're doing great. I want
Yeah.
you to like move on to bigger and better things.
Right.
It's almost like you said, it gives you chills because it's like,
It's bad.
uh-oh,
Yeah.
what's coming next?
I know.
I think an example of this could be like, imagine
Okay.
you just crushed
Yeah.
a presentation,
Okay.
right? Some marketing data or whatever it is,
Totally.
you knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
And your boss says, you know, you really need to broaden your horizons.
Oh.
That could be a good thing, right?
It could be.
Like they see you
Yeah.
maybe, you know,
Moving us.
meeting the whole department someday.
Right.
But on the other hand, imagine you miss a deadline
Okay. Yeah.
and they say, you really need to broaden your horizons.
Ooh, that's not as good.
Yeah, it's a little bit more,
Yeah.
what's it?
A little shade.
A little bit of shade, yeah.
And that's why it's so important
Mm-hmm.
to be able to figure out
Yeah,
which one it is, right?
absolutely, yeah.
What they're really trying to say.
Because if you don't know what they're really trying to say,
yeah,
you don't know how to respond, right?
yeah, you could totally misinterpret
Oh.
the situation, and it could
Yeah,
backfire
totally.
big time.
Like you could think you're getting praised when you're really being critiqued.
You could think you're getting critiqued when really they're, or vice versa.
Trying to, yeah.
Yeah, it could be that.
Trying to open a door for you.
Absolutely.
So the source that we're looking at
Okay.
has some really good
Yeah.
advice, I think, on
Mm,
how to deal with this,
okay.
no matter which way it's intended.
Okay.
And the first thing they say is,
Yeah.
don't get defensive.
Oh, that's hard.
I know, right?
It is.
But like, even if it feels like a little bit of a dig,
yeah.
try to frame it in your mind as like,
Yeah.
okay, this
That's
is
for my benefit.
this is feedback that's
Yeah.
going to help me grow.
Constructive criticism.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
It's tough to hear.
it's tough, but it's important.
Right?
But try to take that approach. So,
I think it's a good way to think about it is like,
yeah,
even if they meant it negatively, the fact that you're taking it
Yeah.
positively and trying to improve
Yeah.
is already putting you ahead.
absolutely.
So it's like almost like you're winning no matter what
Exactly.
by trying to improve yourself.
So how do we actually do that? How do we like
Yeah, what does that look like?
take this and turn it into action?
Right.
Well, the presentation that we were looking at
Yeah.
really stresses expanding your knowledge
Okay.
and your skill set.
Right.
And that could be a lot of different things,
I imagine so.
right? Like it could be taking a class.
It could be.
Maybe there's some kind of professional development program
Right.
at your work that you can sign up for.
Absolutely.
Maybe you could shadow someone
Oh, that's a good
in a
little-
different department.
Yeah.
Maybe you can, you know,
take on a new project.
take on a good project. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you can attend an industry conference.
Conferences are good.
Yeah, tons of stuff.
Yeah.
But I think what's important is to like
Mm-hmm.
really try to identify
Yeah.
what they're hinting at.
Right.
Like you said, sometimes they're trying to give you feedback.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's a little vague.
Sometimes it's vague. Yeah.
What do you think is a good way to
Yeah.
sort of
Yes,
handle
yeah.
that conversation?
Get some clarity.
Yeah.
If they're not being super direct.
Yeah, if they're not being super direct.
Yeah.
Well, I think the presentation suggested
Okay.
having a follow-up conversation.
Okay.
You know, don't let it just sit there.
Right. Yeah.
Go back to your boss and be like,
Okay.
hey, you know, when you said I need to broaden my horizons,
Yeah.
I was really intrigued by that.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if you could
Yeah.
give me some more specific examples
Right.
of what that might look like.
Yeah. Like what areas should I be focusing on?
Yeah, like what areas should I be focusing on? Or
Yeah.
are there any like projects coming up
Ooh, good one.
that you think would be a good fit for me.
Yeah, I like that.
So that you're showing them that
Yeah.
you're taking their feedback seriously.
Right, you're taking it to heart.
Yeah, and you're not just like
Yeah, letting it go in one ear and out the other.
letting it go in one ear and out the other, or
Yeah.
getting all flustered about it.
Exactly.
You're turning it into
Yeah.
an opportunity for growth,
Absolutely.
which is really, I think,
Yeah.
the key takeaway here
I think so too.
is that broaden your horizons,
Mm-hmm.
even though it sounds scary,
Yeah,
is actually like a gift
it is.
because it's telling you,
Yeah,
hey, there's more out there for you.
right. There's more to learn, more to do.
There's more to learn. There's more to do.
There's more to experience.
There's more to experience.
Yeah.
So the next time you hear it,
Yeah.
don't panic.
Freak out.
Think about what we talked about today.
Yeah.
Figure out what they really mean
Mm-hmm.
and turn it into a chance
Yeah.
to shine.
Exactly.
And I think this brings up a really interesting question.
Oh, I like questions.
Well, what horizons
Yeah.
could we be broadening
Oh.
right now? Like
Without
without
even being prompted?
without even being prompted.
Yeah.
Like what are we
Yeah, what are we...
not even thinking about
Yeah, what's out there that we have
that we could be exploring? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's something to think about.
that's something to think about, for sure.
That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. It really helps the channel grow. And if you have any thoughts or questions, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!